Hey everybody, it's Chase with American Vintage Pop Culture again, and today we are here because I have a massive, and I mean massive, Steelbook haul to do with you. So pop that tape in, let's get to it. All right, so when I say I got a massive Steelbook haul, just so you guys know, the channel, I'm just starting out kind of doing this again and getting way back into collecting. And so I've been like mad, just like looking for things that I've been wanting. This is a good excuse to get the things that I've been putting off buying, all that kind of stuff. And it's just like a kid in a candy store. My credit card's hating me. My bank account's going to hate me for now, but you know how it is when you get that adrenaline rush of finding the hunt and the find, and then when you get it, and most of these I have not even opened yet, so I got some watching to do. You have to excuse any mess. I've got some things changing in here. I just had to get a new desk. My old desk went kaput. I've sat here at that desk for like 15 years editing movies, and it gave it up finally, and upgrading my surround sound system, all kinds of things. So the room's a little bit of a mess, but I wanted to get to these because I'm going to start watching them, and then we'll get back and I'll talk more about them. But let's get into this haul. And the first one up is Creepshow. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen this one before, but this one kind of went unavailable for a little bit, and then it came back, and like I was right on it when it came back, because like I said before, if you've seen some of my other videos, I love Creepshow. My film actually that I did was an homage to Creepshow. It was like a horror anthology creature feature that I did about 12 years ago, I think. And it was, described by Dread Central as an homage to great classics like Creepshow. So I am a huge Creepshow fan. I just think it's everything that horror movies and fun horror movies and comic book style stuff all meeting together should be. And I cannot wait to watch this in 4K. I mean, come on. I can't wait to see all those effects like they were supposed to be seen. So there's Creepshow. The next one is kind of a, I don't really hear people talk about this one a lot anymore, but this is a fun horror comedy, which is a hard genre to pull off, but it is a horror comedy, and it is Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Now, a lot of reflection on there, but I really do enjoy this film. It's got Alan Tudyk in it, who he plays in Resident Alien, which is a really fun show, especially the first season, just ridiculous. But this movie is fun, funny, and I mean it's got some good kills and stuff in it. I really enjoy the film, and that cover artwork is super duper cool. Try to get it where you don't get the reflection. Super cool. So staying in there. Now, the next two I'm going to do together because I have these films. This is a rebuy. This is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which is my favorite Indiana Jones movie, actually, is The Last Crusades. The original Raiders is second. And I can't, because I was late to the party, everybody bought up all of the Raiders of the Lost Ark copies on Steelbook, and now so far I'm only able to find them on eBay, and right now I'm not willing to pay $80 or $100 or more for it when there's a lot of other things that I want to get, so I'm just biding my time. I'm biding my time, and if any of you know where I can get it any cheaper, you let me know. But I am a huge Indiana Jones fan. Harrison Ford is my favorite overall actor all time. How the hell could he not be? He is Indiana Jones. He is Han Solo. He's Blade Runner. So I had to have those. I have never watched Indy at home in 4K. So I'm looking forward to it. And then in another similar universe, I had to go and get. Now these went out of print briefly too, and you couldn't get them. They sold out to start with, and they just brought them back. And I got notified, and I mean maybe it's different where you are, but I got notified by Walmart that they were back. And this is The Mandalorian season 2, the Mando, and Mandalorian season 1 on 4K. Very, very cool. I still haven't even opened these yet. I cannot wait to watch these. I haven't even looked. Do these have Dolby Vision on them? Let's see. 4K resolution, high dynamic range, wide color spectrum, immersive audio. Does not say. They got Dolby Atmos sound. Holy shit, that writing is tiny on there. I don't see anything about it being, it just says HDR. It doesn't say Dolby Vision, but let's see. Nope, just Dolby Atmos. So HDR, look, I don't care. I want to see it in 4K. Streaming is not the way. This is the way. I love The Mandalorian. To me, the first season of The Mandalorian felt more like Star Wars than anything I had seen in a long time, anything new that I had seen in a long time. And we liked it so much that when we got our cat, we got a big Maine Coon. He's like the size of a lot of people, bigger than a lot of people's small dogs. We named him Mando. He is Mando the Mandalorian Maine Coon. No shit. So I am excited to have those in my collection there. And I'm gonna have to get Boba Fett, because like several of the episodes in Boba Fett are basically just Mandalorian episodes, and they're probably the best episodes of that series. And then staying in the Star Wars universe, this is the only other one. Like I haven't, like, holler at me in the comments, but I haven't watched Ahsoka Tano. I haven't watched Andor yet. My friend Lance is going to die over that one. But this one also was pretty good. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Anytime you get Darth Vader, I'm in. And the way they did this, I thought was, for the most part, pretty good. So I am happy to have it. My guess is these are only going to go up in price and not be around that long, but they are super duper cool. I know the light sucks. I'm going to try to fix that. I'm a professional filmmaker. I ought to be able to light better than that. But as I said, everything is in flux. Now, a couple of these others, I'm going to start with another one, which was odd to me when I found it, but I had to have it because I don't have these on 4K. But I got the Rambo First Blood and Rambo Last Blood on 4K Steelbook here. And I absolutely, like, First Blood is, in my Rad 9 challenge, First Blood is like one of my all-time, movies that influenced me. And it's a drama. It's not an action. It's a drama with some action in it. But I mean, I cannot wait to see this in 4K. It's interesting to me that it's just all they released is First Blood and Last Blood, nothing in between. So that's kind of interesting. There's a few movies there in between, but I am looking forward to watching this. The ultimate movie watching experience. It's got high dynamic range, immersive audio. I am new to the at-home Dolby Vision game. I've got 2 different TVs that are capable of it. I'm Christmas time. We are upgrading to an OL, a bigger, better TV for our living room. We have this massive living room, 24-foot tall ceilings, and you sit like 20 feet from the screen. So we have like a 65 inch in there now, and it feels tiny. I'm like putting on my glasses, leaning in like I can't see a damn thing. But we're going to get like an 82 or an 85 and put that bitch in there. I ordered some floor speakers to go on the sides of it. Got my clips center channel, and I've got clips set up in this little room where you're only about 8 feet away from the TV that'll blow you right out of here. But I'm looking forward to watching these. And I've got just a few more here. These are kind of oddball, off the wall. One of them is one that I knew I wanted immediately when I saw it available. And you might laugh, but I'm an 80s kid, so Kickboxer with Van Damme is a big deal for me. Now, I am forever after the 4K special set. I can't remember if it's Zavi or Second Sight or who it is that has not Kickboxer, Bloodsport. That is my favorite Van Damme movie, and they have some beautiful, a steelbook and a media book version, and I keep eyeing them on online and on eBay. I mean, I hate having to buy anything aftermarket, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm out here pre-ordering anything that I even think that I might want, because I am not getting caught in the aftermarkets all the time. But I love Kickboxer, a lot of fun. Tong Po, Tong Po was a bad guy. But just to see some of these movies in 4K that I grew up with watching, on VHS or with an antenna TV. I mean, that's pretty awesome. We're going to talk about, from a filmmaking standpoint on a video here soon, about my thoughts on some of these 4K restorations of 80s movies and like what they might be doing from, or could be doing from, a filmmaking standpoint and a filmmaker's vision and how they were shot to the original film, like changing it from what it was supposed to look like in some ways. And I'm going to review a few more of these and kind of better form my opinion on it. And we're going to have a long talk about that, because when you start changing color grades and digitally sharpening and things like that, lots of other things, we're going to talk about things that I do to movies myself when I edit them. We're going to talk about how that might change the whole feel and tone of a movie. And we're going to get into that, but that's going to have to be a whole video of its own. And I got plenty of stuff coming in to talk about for that, but pretty excited about the opportunity just to talk about that kind of stuff. All right, I got a couple of more here. I'm going to save one for last that and explain why. This next one is just another fun 80s kid horror pickup. The Gate. Loving that artwork there on the front of this steelbook. Like, I mean, these steelbooks at Walmart taking over this, man, they did not miss the opportunity here to like jump in and say, oh, Best Buy, you screwed up. We're getting in here on this market, and we're going to make shit a little extra cool for collectors and people who love this nostalgia, and they're going to buy it so much that we can't keep it in, and that's what's happening. This thing is loaded with extra features, audio commentary, isolated score selections, an audio interview, featurettes, how they made a Minion Maker. It came from hell. Like there's like 6 or 7 different featurettes on here. Making of the Gate. They even have a behind the scenes still gallery. And I know people might think that's funny, but I really like the still galleries. I like still photos. I mean, they're such like captures in time. And I mean, I haven't seen this movie in so long. I cannot wait to watch it. And I know this is not 4K. This is restored to a Blu-ray. It's a Vestron release. And so, but I mean, this is, I'm going to love it, man. I am so looking forward to this. I mean, like it's been so long since I've seen it that my memories of it are trying to play with the rabbit ears on the TV to fix. And I'm trying to think, yeah, like this is 1986, 86 or 88. I can't see that. So I wouldn't have even been 10 years old quite yet. Close to it, but not quite. And I remember getting up and like trying to, like do the aluminum foil on it. Like it's been that long since I've seen this. So I cannot wait to watch it. I got one more for you guys. I know the video's kind of running long for just a haul video here, but this last one is actually a movie that scared the shit out of me as, a teenager. Like I was like 18, 19 when this came out. And it's a sci-fi horror. And it's probably going to pop up in another video I'm going to do here shortly too. But that is Event Horizon. And it has some really cool artwork. I just wish that would not be so much glare. I hadn't taken the plastic off, so these glare really bad. Infinite space. Infinite terror. Got the nice spine there. It's almost like a lenticular cover there. And this is a 4K limited edition reprint. So that means that they sold out initially of a movie like Event Horizon. Don't tell me physical media is dead. Get the hell out of here. You're selling out of Event Horizon. This movie actually scared the hell out of me. Like I said, it gets deep and dark. And I mean, it lets your imagination wander. And they are basically, this ship that disappeared that they find. It's a ghost ship story in space. And basically, let's see if it'll focus on that spine. There it goes. Basically, if you let your imagination put it 2 and 2 together, the ship went to hell. Like they were using this technology to open like black holes and stuff like that, which at the time, I think it's like real close to the time that they actually proved that black holes existed and weren't just theoretical. And they had this machine in there that like made a black hole so they could travel through space time, but they actually went through another dimension, basically to hell. And the people on board were tortured like innocent living people would be in hell. And when Sam Neill stops and he says, hell is just a word. The reality is far, far more than you can imagine, or whatever it is. Like, dude, that's some scary shit. And I really like this movie a whole lot. And apparently other people did too, for it to be sold out and have to do a reprint. So I jumped on the reprint immediately. It was like $24. But it is absolutely loaded. It's the 4K and the Blu-ray. It's got the making of. It's got 5 total documentaries in here. The Point of No Return, filming the Event Horizon with director commentary. The Unseen Event Horizon, the unfilmed rescue scene, conceptual art, all kinds of stuff. Like, I mean, this thing is absolutely loaded, and it's HDR as well. This one does do Dolby Vision, so I'll have to report back on Dolby Vision with this one, because I'll have my I just ordered a new. I already had a couple of 4K players, but I just ordered a region free, and it's newer and it's more equipped to do Dolby Vision. And I can't wait to watch some of this stuff, man. Like I screened Weird Science, and I'm going to talk about that in another video, the Arrow 4K release of Weird Science. And I had my whole setup in here, and it's just a small setup because this room is not that big. You can't get away from it. But I had the Klipsch center channel speaker, and I had the 2 Klipsch bookshelf speakers, and a couple little old Bose back speakers I had, just like cubes, because like I said, this room is small. I'm building a big theater in the other room. But man, the sound and just blow you out, the weird science. So I cannot wait for something with tons of like sound effects and stuff in it to just really rock and, you know, be even more scary. And I like, guys, I am loving doing this. I'm an 80s kid. I'm a film lover. I am a pop culture lover. I am a film writer, director, cinema. When you're doing independent films, a lot of times you got to be cinematographer, and then I edit them. And just getting to talk about this stuff, just talking about it with you guys, just absolutely makes my day every time I do it. It is something I will never get tired of talking about, never get tired of defending, because I am a believer in physical media. And when you look at all these steelbooks and everything that's going on and the rise of the boutique agencies, I promise you that physical media is here to stay. And if you've enjoyed this, hey, be a part of the pop culture family. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to build the channel out so that I can put some money back into it and do some things, and like maybe, you know, fly in some of the actors that I've worked with on movies and stuff and get to talk to them in person, do some different things for you guys, get some different perspectives when this channel builds up a little bit. And I hope you've enjoyed it. So hang around, and until next time, be kind, rewind, baby. This is Chase with American Vintage Pop Culture saying have a great AVA day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.